Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is a scene for the Kingdom of the Southern Gate, a Changeling the Lost venue set in Miami. Tonight's scene is set in the nightclub Culture. It is a Lost friendly safe zone where basically Lost can be open, speak in the open. They can even like do little magic tricks or crap like that out in the open. It's got a very generous bar. There's food. There's a couple of dance floors. It's actually a pretty large club. Um, they do allow in mortals in the know and things like enchanted mortals, people's dreamers, and stuff like that. So there is also a flow of glamour through here. And basically, people have just convened here to essentially mingle and party, and I'll let the players take over. Who wants to go first? The
Rocky
DJ,
and Rose.
sorry,
Since
the DJ, by the way, is spinning house music tonight. Just to let you know.
Rocky and Rose will be the first ones in. And Rocky's actually kind of got that bounce back in her step after her afternoon with a friend.
Gosh.
Yes, Rose is happy to see Rocky more like herself, and yeah, decided to drag her out.
All right. I'm telling you that you really should try that mac and cheese. It is amazing.
I'll take your word for it.
I mean, how often do you have a queen cook for you? I mean, seriously now.
She'll kind of be like, "You're probably right." Still, though, mac and cheese really isn't my favorite thing overall, even if it is the best in all the land.
Your loss. Seriously, a loss, too. But it's okay. I will just enjoy it when I get home as a midnight snack.
Rose shakes her head at the terrible, terrible pun.
Rose
What?
can make, by the way, really quickly, a wits politics roll. There's politics, right?
I think so. She better have politics, or
Hope so.
Isn't it socialize?
Absolutely hilarious if she didn't have politics. Real talk.
no, she
Oh,
does.
it is politics, yeah.
She
Never
has
mind.
she has she has 2 dots of politics. All right. Um, what's politics?
Favor roll wits politics.
Huh?
Yes, por favor roll wits politics.
Oh, okay.
Use the Discord channel we use since you're breaking the chariot.
Yeah. Does it matter which one we use?
It was the third one.
Third one. Okay. Doo. Nope. No successes.
Okay. She notices a winter courtier who is sitting not quite, he's sitting by himself, but not quite separated from everyone. Um, his mantle is quite strong for its level, as it were. But he has a there's something that stands out about him.
Rose will note that, and she might approach him later.
Mhm.
But for now, she's gonna make sure that Rocky's comfortable and has a good time and whatnot.
All right, so what's on the drink mint list tonight?
I don't know. Let's go ask for it.
Well, you're the one that knows like all these fancy socially places to go drinking.
Yeah, but I don't have the drink lists memorized.
Well, what's good here? You should know that much, right? Right.
Alcohol. That's what's good here.
She shakes her head, just like, oh, you don't understand.
Did I mute you on accident?
You who?
But I didn't.
No?
Sorry. I thought I muted you on accident for a second.
Nope, you're good. So Rocky's gonna go up to the bar and ask for a nice drink.
A gentleman will kind of smile at her. And he'll say, do you have anything in particular in mind?
Just something alcoholic, preferably strong. Strong would be good. The stronger the better.
He'll ponder on it a moment. Kind of. He's like, sweet or strong? Or sweet or strong, basically.
Sweet or strong?
Are you looking for more of a bourbon or whiskey or more of a cocktail?
I'm thinking probably more of a cocktail, more like rum. Something with rum, maybe. Or tequila.
He'll make her 2 old fashions. And slide them over.
She will take it and begin sipping on it.
It's because in my mind, old fashions are kind of a mix between a sweet drink that's still kind of strong. So
Yep.
that's why he picked it.
And
So
she will then
Give me a break.
sit back, relax, and just kind of watch the room, see if anything interesting is going on.
There are people dancing, people mingling. There are player characters who at any point can join the scene.
Oh my god, I can't believe no one told me about this before. This is so awesome! Fiona's dabbing out in the corner in the dance floor. Fiona has discovered dabbing, everyone. Have fun with that.
Oh no.
Very small blonde girl will watch from the other side of the bar, wondering what drugs she's on.
All of them.
Just gonna look over. See Rose and Rocky. Oh my god, there they are! Hey Rose, hey Rocky! Oh my god, it's been a while since I've seen you guys. Oh my god, it's been forever. It's been like 2 months. Even though it's only been like a few days for you, Rose. Oh my god, it's only been a few days. Oh my god, we're seeing each other more. That means we're friends. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, how's it going?
Good. Good. I'm glad to see that you're having fun, Fiona.
Great. I just found this fucking thing called dabbing on it was on Facebook's.
Okay. You have fun with that. I'm gonna go sit over here.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna sit with you.
All right. Rose walks over to a table and sits down.
Okay, I'm done. The dark-haired fellow is definitely looking at Fiona like, my god. Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, she's pretty extra.
Oh my god, nuts. How'd it go with the Lexi? I'm super curious about that. I'm assuming that y'all banged or something, or I don't know. Maybe y'all just went on a date. Maybe you just had a couple of drinks. I don't know. Maybe y'all had donuts. I wonder if people have donuts at night. No, that totally happens. I definitely have donuts at night all the time.
Rose just shakes her head. Yes, we had a very lovely time.
You notice that in what she said, the dark-haired man kind of like looks over like he heard his name, and he kind of tilts his head like very confused. Like, what? I went on a date? Can I at least know that I went on a date? Total confused puppy look.
Is he like blatantly looking over at them, or is it just kind of?
Yeah, when you get totally fucking confused because somebody just said your name, and like,
Yeah.
but so he's not like eyeing you so hard that you can consider it the evil eye, but he's definitely confused and now wants to know why his name was just said.
How close is he to where she sat?
He is conveniently close.
Okay, she'll turn to him. Can I help you?
He takes a second to process, and then it occurs to him that you're speaking of Alexei, but not him. And he kind of like, duh. Like, he gets that duh look on his face, like, oh, no, yes. I'm sorry. And he has a much softer Russian accent.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
I thought you were talking about me for a moment, and I was very curious as to why you and I had gone on a date. I think I would have remembered that. I know I would have remembered it. You're a very lovely woman, but I'm also very married. And we'll just kind of look to the side, like, I don't think my husband would have appreciated that.
Rose will just smile and laugh.
The smile.
So I'm guessing that your name is also Alexei.
Hold on.
To be fair, Mr. Alexi, there is such a thing as polyamory now. I mean, that's a thing. It's 2017.
I don't know how to take this obliquely, so I'll be very blunt. I'm gay. He'll just shake his head like, I'm sorry.
Oh.
This is
2017.
This is my friend Fiona.
He'll smile at her friend Fiona.
Hello.
And has Rocky joined them yet, or is she still at the bar?
She's sitting at the bar, just kind of watching with a grin right now.
Oh, okay. It was lovely to meet you, and regards to your husband. My name's Rose, by the way. Rose Black.
Well, I've heard of you.
Oh, have you? She gets very, like, she sits up a little straighter and, gets, this, when she likes being recognized.
Okay, so what Fiona's going to do is, you know what, fuck it. Can we just say that there's some uninflated balloons here?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Fiona's going to do is, she's going to write the words, Rose's ego on it, and then inflate that balloon.
God. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, she turns, she sits up a little straighter and gets a big smile on her face. Oh, you've heard of me.
Claudio Donati was speaking of you to my husband.
Oh, yes. I need to speak with him soon. It's been a while.
As I understand it, he has a new paramour.
Oh,
He'll nod.
interesting. I will have to learn more about that.
He looks a little bit relieved that she doesn't seem to know who he is.
She has no idea. Fucking
Yeah,
failed politics rule.
I was like, wee! I'm free! I'm free from the yokes of my mantle for an evening. Yay!
Like, I'm sure she knows he's Winter Court, but she doesn't know who he is. Like, fucking King's husband, out of character. Like,
He does have the kind of smile and like just the kind of overall demeanor where it's like it's so hard not to want to just scoop him up and cuddle him like a puppy.
oh,
He's so fucking adorable. He's even short. He's about like 5'6" maybe.
Rose is taller than him.
And
She's
I know
like 5'8", 5'9".
got like voluminous, like just brownish red black hair that falls down his like back, and it's just like a puppy.
That's adorable.
And he smiles at her.
Rose will say, "Would you like to join us? You're sitting there all by yourself."
Thank you. I've been looking at the mermaid. He'll follow them. Do you see her? I haven't seen one in a long time. He'll point at Millie.
Holy shit! I've never seen a mermaid.
It's been a while since I've seen one. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, look, it's a mermaid. I wasn't fucking.
Okay. Want to just get this out there. What everyone's going to see is a lightning bolt, just kind of that was standing where Fiona is now traveling throughout the club directly towards the mermaid's direction.
Oh, Jesus. Poor Millie. She's so shy.
We're gonna learn today.
There's no room for shy in this bar tonight.
Drunk like bull. At least you weren't the damn incident, okay?
One
got
could see
Fiona.
Fiona extra shy.
So
I mean, yeah.
a lightning bolt lands near you, apparently.
A lightning bolt in the shape of a person.
He will jump and scream.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Oh man. I know water conducts electricity and all that. Maybe that wasn't a good idea to just kind of pull up on you like that. I'm really sorry, Miss Mermaid person.
She'll look at her with like these big wide eyes, like, what is going on?
Rose is dying. She is just like, I cannot believe I'm watching this right now. Like,
Yeah.
Like, Alex just quietly shakes with laughter.
Millie is currently wondering why she left the ocean.
As you know, this may actually help. But as soon as Fiona showed up, Millie does smell the smell of ozone.
Okay.
Like the amount that you would smell after like a storm passed.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
She's still wondering why she left the ocean.
That's fair.
It's very. It's. You can tell that she's summer court as well. See, this is what Papa does. This is what happens when Papa kicks you out of the house and is like, "Go socialize."
She literally has been hiding.
So what are you doing out of the ocean? I'm actually very curious. Oh my God, can you like? Oh my God, are you amphibious? I think that's the word. I'm pretty sure that's the word. I'm absolutely sure that's the word. I'm gonna say that's the word.
She looks at her, just, she's not quite sure what to say, but after a while she looks at her and says, you know, I can walk on land, obviously.
So like, tell me, do you like prefer the ocean, or is it kind of like a 50-50 thing for you, or do you prefer the land? By the way, my name's Fiona Stormborn. It's nice to meet you. Also, Oh God, what else? You have nice hair.
Thank you. I'm Millie.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, Millie.
She's very guarded. So she'll offer her hand for a shake, and that's pretty much it.
Fiona will very quickly just snap and take Millie's hand and shake it very, very quickly.
She's still wondering what kind of drugs Fiona's on.
Oh, see, I completely understand why. And Fiona is going to. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you going to say something, Johnny?
No, I rubbed my nose.
Okay, my bad. It's just the screen flashed over to you, so I thought you was talking. Anyway, Fiona is going to. You know what? She's an elemental. She doesn't understand people all that much. Fuck the police. She's gonna sit on fucking Millie's table, like not on the table, but like in a chair, just kind of pretty much invite herself.
Millie is okay with that. She's shy, but likes company. That makes sense.
That makes a hell of a lot of sense.
She's quiet.
All right, so I haven't seen it. I haven't. Well, okay, I've seen a lot of my court mates lately, although they just became my court mates only a few days ago. Anyway, you're also Simon Court. I can see that.
Yes.
It's really awesome.
Since I came back, so a couple of months.
Oh, you were part of the court when you came back. That's interesting. I had to get entry into one. Huh. I wonder if that means that, like, you know, you're some kind of like chosen summer person or something. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
That was loud.
Anyway, I'm hanging out with my friends over there. There's my friend Rose. You can probably see her, and you can probably see half the men in the club eyeing her. There's also my new friend Alexi over there. I don't know if we're friends though, but you know what? I'm just gonna call him my friend. And there goes my other buddy Rocky. All good buddies. You should totally come and hang out with us.
Oh, okay.
Awesome, let's go. And then the lightning bolt's gonna run back over to Rose, although slightly slower, so that way Millie can actually follow.
She will look a little nervous for a second and then follow.
So, Rose,
Yes.
you know when somebody is like so disarmingly adorable that you want to cuddle them?
Yes.
That's the level of disarmingly adorable you're dealing with. Crawls in her arms, okay? It's like a kitten just crawled onto your lap and has decided you're where he lives for the night.
That's amazing. She is perfectly content sitting next to him.
He curled up into her, like, it's so loud and you're so sweet and this is nice and I'm just gonna live here now. He didn't say any of that, but
that's kind of what he just did. Okay.
Yeah, that's basically what he did. I have a gift for this.
Oh my God.
Like, it's so bad, if she will allow him in her lap, he will get on there. Like a puppy.
I mean, how small is he? Like how?
He's very slight. Like he's a wizened, so he's slight, like wizened or slight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, she doesn't have any issues with that. He's gay, and she knows that, so there's definitely nothing sexual there for her.
Okay.
So
He's just like curled up in her lap like a little kitten. Like just like
she'll pet his hair.
oh god, if she pets his hair, he's done. He'll purr. Literally. He'll just purr.
Yeah, she'll pet his hair. Oh my god, the rumor that's gonna get posted.
Oh,
Remember, you needed a secret. Apparently you're making your own.
Right? When she realizes who he is.
I know I had the shocking. Oh god, yes. I found something I needed so badly.
Hey guys, this is my new mermaid friend, Millie. Millie, say hi to Rose and say hi to Alexi. And then there's Rocky way over there. Rocky should totally come over here.
she's just kind of she waves and has this look like, please somebody save me.
Millie, right?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Rose, and she extends out her hand.
And she'll take her hand and shake.
Would you like to sit down?
Sure. She will sit in a chair.
She kind of like gestures to her lap. This is my new friend. His name's Alexi, and he likes to be petted.
I love being petted.
Rocky's hopped down off her stool and made her way over at this point.
Okay, so he just said he enjoys being petted, correct?
Yeah, he did.
Anyone, by the way, can make a perception politics roll. Or what's politics?
I'm going to elect to fail that.
You don't want to know.
Right.
He is going to pet Alexi. However, it's not like a soft kind of petting. It's like, you know how like you go when your dog or your cat sees you for the first time in the day and they're all excited and you kind of start playing around like that?
Yes.
Imagine that, but except it's another human being that's married to the king of the Winter Court.
Yeah. Soaks it up. He wiggles like, oh, yay!
And she just can do that until he says stop.
You're gonna be there a while.
All right.
You're gonna be there a hot minute.
Fair.
Oh Jesus, Heather! I found a picture of you. Jesus. Sorry. Go on.
Actual me?
Yes, you. Like you.
Let's keep those to ourselves.
So if we don't have politics,
Kind of
it's a
picture
minus.
and you.
If we don't have politics, it's a -3, correct?
Yes.
So if I have a 3 wits, that gives me nothing to roll.
That would mean that I believe it comes down to a chance die.
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Watch it, please. Yes.
God, yes.
And that one's only on a 10, right?
Yes. You succeed if it's a 10. If you roll a 1, that's a botch. That's how you botch in this game.
I didn't botch, but I didn't succeed.
Okay, so not a dang one of you knows who this fellow is.
No.
I don't have.
All right. I'm gonna jump in now. Okay, so the door of the club is just gonna get slammed open, and this dude over here walks in. He's he's quite large. He's about 7'2" and very built. He's wearing a long red kimono with black jeans and sandals under it. He also has that armlets and the black choker. And he just takes a couple steps in, puts his knuckles to the sides of his waist, looking at the crowd inside the nightclub, and with a smirk on his face, he's gonna say, "What's up, bitches? We're gonna get fucked up."
There are definitely a couple of people in the club who just throw up their fists, and it's like, yeah, Toshi, Toshi, Toshi.
Rose is looking at this gentleman like, what the fuck?
Fiona's head snaps
One
around.
person, one person will throw up the hashtag hand signal and be like, the product.
What the fuck is that? Like, Fiona looks confused as fuck. Because she's not tags yet.
Rocky will toast the idea of getting drunk.
Yeah, after that he's gonna start walking into the crowd.
Yeah, he's getting he's getting selfies taken with him. Like, people are all like, buying him drinks. Very popular guy, whoever just fucking walked in. Lindsay, check that gif. Fucking adorable. Alexi will kind of lift his head up and tilt it. And then lay his head back down.
Where the pattings continue. However, Fiona's her attention is also drawn towards this dude who seems to be popular around the club. She has never met him before. What the fuck is that? Why does he have blue hair?
Alexi will turn his head and he'll go, I think, and not just because it's been screamed out 1,000 times, but I think his name is Toshi.
You make a good point. You make a really good point.
Millie will kind of stare at him for a bit and then go, huh, it's almost as tall as my uncle.
Come on, guys, let's check this out. And Fiona is going to start making her way over towards wherever Toshi's at right now.
Yeah, he's probably hanging around with like a group or something.
Yeah, they're all
Heavily.
they're all so fucking enamored with him.
He's like downing shot after shot after shot.
Fiona sits there. She's just going to watch. And when I say watch, I mean she's going to watch while doing like just moving around everywhere because Fiona doesn't really stop moving when she's like this. Why is he so popular? Is he like a celebrity or something? Is he one of those actors? Is he a big time actor or something?
I think
I
he's
don't recognize him.
Sorry, Alexa, you think?
No, he was speaking like so fucking like soft. He says I think he's Instagram famous.
Oh, you think he does those twerking videos?
I can twerk really well.
I'm sure you can.
What's Instagram?
I just found out about Instagram too. It's like this place where people just like put pictures up. It's usually of food or of women twerking.
Why?
Apparently, men like it when women twerk.
What is that?
Do I need to demonstrate this?
Please?
Fiona's gonna pull up a twerking video. Show it to Millie.
Alexi will wave her off, and he's like, "I got this."
Oh, okay. Fiona with her phone away as she was about to pull it up.
He'll hand Rose his wallet for a second.
She'll take that with a smile and kind of, give him a nod of encouragement.
There's a good Jason Derulo song playing. Some talk dirty to me. So he's like, how much should I play this up? Should I go? Should we go?
All out.
Should we go? What is it? Full ham?
I have heard of that phrase. Yes.
I think the children call it full ham nowadays. Yeah, he'll walk over to Millie. Like, it's playful. Like, there's such sass in his little walk. This is like Milo level, okay?
Aww.
He'll spin. He'll dip down and push knee and rock that twerk. The police.
Yeah,
Like, full hip wiggle swizzle.
yeah, Toshi's gonna see that, and is gonna point to Alexei, like gathering people's attention on him. He's like, "Yeah, look at that!"
I need specifically Rose, but anybody else could make it. Roll what's a perception alertness in this game? It's what's composure?
What's composure?
Yes.
I'll give it a whirl.
So yes,
Is this everyone or just like
everyone can roll it, but so loud.
Rocky doesn't notice nothing.
I've got one.
I also got one.
Discord is not being nice to me tonight. At all.
It's not noticed.
Don't get to reroll that 10, John.
For anyone who did hear it, basically somebody like next to Toshi, like kind of points at Alexei. And for the ones who heard it, you catch over the sound of the crowd, him basically kind of cheer, "It's not every day you see a king twerk." Like kind of excitedly and like laughing about it.
Oh, okay.
And he'll stop and he'll kind of like smile like sweetly and almost embarrassed. And he's like, "Get it?" Like playfully.
Her face will be bright red and she will nod.
He is being like the most subtle, quiet, flamboyant little gay right now. He'll basically like walk back over to Rose and like crawl back in her lap.
Yeah, when Alexei stops, Toshi is gonna yell at him. He's gonna say, "Yo, you back that ass good, boy!"
He'll throw a fist up, head down, like, right!
Yes, do it like the anacondas. That's what I heard in the song.
He'll smile up at Rose.
Rose will smile back.
He'll hold his hands up.
She didn't hear shit, so she.
I still can't believe she hasn't got on.
Nope. Tonight is not her night. And she will hand his wallet back to him.
He'll slide it back into his back pocket. She notices that he does have a very strong scent of... It's very similar to being in a birchwood forest during, like, the winter, like during a snowstorm.
Ooh, okay.
So he'll kind of, like, again, like, snuggle up into her and settle on her lap.
Oh yeah, she'll allow it. She's perfectly happy. She's thinking to herself, "I could use a pet like this. It'd be nice to have a pet."
God, this almost reminds me of when I'm hanging out with Ash. There's alcohol. They're sitting around. Only thing missing is guns.
Do you mean Ash Caverly?
I don't know. Do you mean Ash Caverly?
I know him.
Really? How do you know him?
He'll, like, tilt his head and think. My husband works with him often.
Who's your husband?
He'll chew his lip for a moment. It's clear he doesn't want to name drop because he's enjoying no one knowing who he is. So he's torn. He'll kind of lean in.
She'll lean in close so that he can whisper quietly in her ear.
He'll quietly say to her, the Silent Sovereign?
Oh!
When
Yeah,
he'll
you're
kind
good here. We're good. We're good.
He'll wrinkle his nose and smile.
She kind of toasts to him. Takes a drink.
He'll raise his glass to her. He is, by the way, everything anyone has ever, like, rumored about him. Just very soft-spoken, gentle, like, oh my lord.
But yeah, same guy, same Ash that you're talking about.
I'll smile. I don't get out very much, but I'm feeling a bit uninspired. So I needed to... He'll kind of, like... He'll gesture glamour, like he needed glamour, basically.
Inspiration. A muse, somebody to spark something. Where, oh where could we find such a person?
He wiggles on Rose's lap. taps.
I wonder.
Rose is just kind of sitting there like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Rose, I think they're talking about you.
She kind of gives Fiona a look like, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course they are. Of course they're talking about me.
Out of character, did she actually use the term? Did she actually use the rank
What?
Captain Obvious?
No, that was the look that she was giving her. She didn't say anything.
Damn. All right.
And she was like, "Of course. Of course they're talking about me. Of course they are." She
He'll look
smiles.
up at Rose and he'll say, "Would you be offended if I asked to paint you?"
No, not at all.
I just realized I might want to clarify that I meant literally.
She she looks a little taken aback.
He
I've never
blushed.
had
It's
never
innocent.
had that happen before.
Rocky's gonna lean down in Rose's ear. Do it. It'll be good for you. I promise. I know who he is.
She gives Rocky a look. She doesn't say anything. She's like, "Sure, that's an experience I've not had yet. I'm always up for new experiences."
I've wanted to experiment with painting, using blacklight paints to paint a galaxy.
Ooh. That sounds cool.
I was thinking from upper thigh to shoulder.
Okay. That's fine.
The
When would you
smile.
like to do this?
Tomorrow night works for me.
She looks at her pretend watch. I think that works for me too.
She can see him squee, although he doesn't. So much squee. I think my husband would like you.
Oh?
Rocky just nods.
He's he'll kind of look around and lean into her ear. The Winter King.
She gasps in very sharply. Oh.
His brows
Who
go
is
up.
he now?
Unless he's lost his crown before, or he says unless he left his crown after I left home.
She smiles and gives a laugh. I thought that you looked a little familiar, but I just couldn't quite place it. I guess I must be having an off night.
I don't get out very much. We of the winter don't tend to socialize.
No. But you know, autumn and winter, so close together. Maybe we could socialize just a little bit.
The look on his face is so confused right now. He's still very much monogamous, but he got kind of turned on by a girl.
Oh! Well, that's not
Does
what she was meaning, however.
He just got a little bit like, hi,
What it sounded
still
like.
monogamous.
She just wants that winter court goodwill.
Right? Gonna get it the good old fashioned way.
Hey.
No, she
Kidding.
she likes him in a friendly sort of way,
He's-
and she's like, should you feel the need to socialize, you can give me a call.
A smile.
We'll hang out.
She can tell it was less that she turned him on and more that like she piqued his interest in like the like,
Oh, yeah,
piquing
totally.
someone's interest. Like, ooh,
Just fine, and she kind of expects that, being a muse. Hello.
he'll kind of settle back on his lap and put her head back on and put his head back on her.
Oh, she'll let him.
Good kitty. Alexa can tell you that.
You know what? Fuck it. Those are the words that everyone expects to hear from me at this point out of character. Anyway.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely like this. She's gonna start. She's just gonna leave. She's gonna walk out. She's gonna leave the group. Doesn't say shit. She's gonna walk through the crowd, through the big old circle that's surrounding Toshi. She's just gonna walk straight up to Toshi and she's just gonna ask, "Are you popular because of your blue hair, or is it because you twerk on Instagram?" I'm very curious about that.
He's gonna turn to her.
What was that, Joe? I'm sorry, man.
He's gonna turn at her and look at her. And he's gonna be like, maybe both. Yeah. How about now?
Yeah, you're much better now.
Okay.
But I caught that. Toshi said maybe both.
Yeah, he said like maybe both.
Maybe both. What's your what? Oh shit! I don't actually have an Instagram. Fuck.
You better get that good and follow me.
But I mean, I am following you.
Nah, go on Instagram.
Why would I follow you on Instagram if we're right here?
He just looks around like he's trying to say like what the fuck. He's gonna turn back to her. He's gonna say, "Are you good?"
What do you mean, like good? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Well, I mean, good at what?
Is it prank or some shit? What the fuck is this?
What? What? I'm not a prank. Well, not pranking you. At least I don't think. I don't think anyone's played a prank on me. Wait a minute. Rose, did you play a prank on me?
No, not today, dear.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not a prank, at least not from them. So, yeah.
Shit, girl, where you from?
What?
Where you from?
Where am I from? Fuck. Like, there's a lot of ways to answer that question. Like, in what context do you mean?
I just want to find out because I never heard a place that nobody knows Instagram.
What? I mean, it's not. Is Instagram that big of a deal? Because I mean, if it's called Instagram famous and not just normal famous, I feel like there's some kind of different connotation to it.
It is different.
I mean, how so?
Because I ain't an actor or some shit like that. I'm better.
That one chick, what's her name? What's her name? Fuck. Kylie Jenner. Her.
Don't you
Not an actor.
ever. No, listen here. Don't you ever put me and her in the same sentence ever fucking again.
Ooh, my bad, Mr. Man. Mr. Blue-haired man. Mr. Toshi Blue-haired man.
That bitch wishes she could be as good as me.
Oh, okay. That's fair. So you're more like Kim Kardashian, I guess, since I think she's more famous, right?
Well, I got a better ass.
I wouldn't know. I'm not really a good judge of that kind of thing. Although, does that make you like on the same level as Kanye? Kanye West. I've heard a lot about Kanye West. I've also heard a lot about his ego. It's almost as big. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. Nope, it's not a good idea. But anyway, it's a very big ego, and I don't mean ego to mean penis. That's not what I mean. It's actually just a very big ego. Like the man just thinks a lot of himself.
You know what I would like to stick? Yo, get a drink.
Oh, well, okay, thank you. Wait, what kind of drink is it? I really like Death on the Vine. Have you ever had Death on the Vine? Death on the Vine's great.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's two things. It's what you just said and fucking poor Rose.
It's all good. I'm gonna keep this train wreck going. It ain't got no brakes.
I'm so sorry, Lindsay.
Although, if people want to move away to a different conversation, that's all good, because I am more than okay to sit here for an hour and talk about it.
I think Rose wants to do something. I don't want to switch the overlay of the person because I don't want you to see yet who it is.
Okay. That's
Rose,
fine. I don't mind.
Rose sees somebody at the bar, just kind of watching crowd, specifically in Fiona and Toshi's direction. So she'll tap Alexi. You mind if I go over there for a minute?
Flop off her lap.
Just keep Millie company.
He'll and like kind of sit next to her.
She'll smile at him.
I'll be right back.
Glomp.
She goes over and kind of leans in next to him. She doesn't sit down. You know how people do that counter lean on the bar. That's kind of what she. That's kind of what she does. And she says, "You like what you see out there?"
He'll kind of I sent Lindsay the overlay. He smiles and says, "I do."
She smiles. She just joined the summer court.
His brow will go up and he'll smile. I thought I had heard that.
I was there. She did very well.
She's such a spirited young woman, and I'm so quiet. I don't know how to approach her. I'm afraid if I did. He kind of
Spirited.
shuts up and
That
sits down a little.
is definitely a word to describe her, yes. I'll tell you this. She's very approachable. She is more than happy to talk. She can get a little overwhelming, so you might have to stop her just a little bit to get her to, so that you can get a word in if you want to. I'm happy to do all the talking.
I have to admit, he'll kind of blush and look down. I left her a secret admirer letter. He'll kind of.
Oh, that was you?
He'll smile softly.
Now, I know that she'll notice that he has very strong autumn mantle.
Yes. It's
So
strong.
so strong. Hers is not nearly as strong as his, but you want me to talk to her for you? I mean, we're the same court and all. You and I.
Do you think that you should talk me up, or do you think that maybe just an introduction would be best? She
Sure,
did seem
I will.
curious.
I can introduce you. Yeah, and then maybe you should talk for yourself.
He looks like this not his forte. Like he don't do this.
She kind of she drops her voice and leans in a little closer. Remember, you're the one that's supposed to make people fear, not the other way around.
Smile. You think he'll look kind of nervous, but he also kind of, it's one of those things where he doesn't want to. He'll smile, and if she basically thinks that introducing him is a good thing, then why not? Let's give it a try.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Definitely. Like, and she's kind of excited by the fear displayed by someone of her own court. Like, this is great for her.
Not only do they induce it, but they embrace it.
Oh yeah, of course. So, and she's more than willing to help him overcome this fear too. So, she kind of links arms with him and drags him over towards Fiona.
So Fiona notices that Rose is walking towards her with a man on her arm.
Is this man not recognizable?
He is very recognizable. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Tim,
Rose-
you're going to either love or hate me.
Before they get all the way over there, Rose is going to say, "By the way, what's your name?"
William.
Oh shit! Oh boy! Oh!
And she's gonna walk him
Oh,
over
boy.
to Fiona. Say, "Fiona, I have someone you need to meet."
Oh, do I really like meeting new people? Hey, new person, how's it going?
He smiles at
Fiona?
her.
Fiona, this is William. William, this is Fiona. And then she leaves the two of them to talk and just goes back to the table.
He'll shyly smile at her. Fiona, I'm the one who left the letter on your doorstep.
Oh shit! I can't believe that was you. Oh my god! I didn't even think that was gonna be you. Oh wow! I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. Wow, I'm very impressed. You have very good handwriting. You also have very, very good like diction and like vocabulary and all that shit. It was very good.
I am the Ashen Notary. Thank you.
Oh. Well, hey, it's good to meet you.
Yep.
Fiona just said it's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too. He'll blush and kind of look down. I know that you and I are quite different in temperament, but he'll just kind of shrug, and it seems like his speech is slower. Like, again, somebody watched a 1,000 years go by and doesn't quite get how slow he's speaking. But I still find you very interesting. Would you like to dance or maybe have a drink?
Sure, I'd love to do either of those things. It doesn't have to be in that particular order. Although we should totally dance. I just learned how to dab. Let's fucking dab. And
I cannot believe you just got blamed. Sorry, I said dab. He kind of like not totally sure, but tries. He lifts his arms and does a little dab, like,
Yeah, that's how you fucking do it. Yeah.
and he'll kind of like total white man's overbite, but he will dance with her. He's not terrible on his feet.
Fiona has probably had some training at one point or another.
Exactly.
Was pretty good at dancing.
Oh my god. Ugh. He just basically he's just taking her in. Like, you know how he is. He's very observant, and he's just kind of taking her in and responding to her. And just honestly letting the moment kind of happen.
Oh my gosh! I really hope I'm not making you uncomfortable. If I am making you uncomfortable, then I can just go back to, like, the other me. I think that people have seen me. Okay, it's not the other me. It's not like an alternate personality. It's just kind of, when I just switch a certain part of me up and a certain part of me up. It's just kind of a thing I do sometimes. It's just something that everyone just kind of sees. Not everyone. Like, Rose has seen it like once or twice, maybe. I think Rocky's seen it like 3 times. I don't know. My old friend saw it quite a few times. I know that dog that I beat in the van definitely saw it. It wasn't a real dog. It was a dog that was involved in some really nasty shit. I'm gonna switch now. And then Fiona just goes ahead and switches.
He'll shake his head like he was listening, and he'll say, "Why? Are you tired?"
No, I'm not particularly tired. I just know that some people respond to me when I switch a lot better. And again, it's not really a switch. It's not like an alternate personality thing, because that's not what it is. It's kind of just, training kicking in and all that.
Whichever you feel more comfortable with. He'll just...
I personally kind of just feel comfortable in either. It's kind of like, it's 2 versions of skin that I wear. Wow, that sounds really bad when I say it out loud. Anyway.
He bites. He's still there. He's right there. He bites his lip and just listens.
Shit, I'm normally used to someone interrupting me and asking me if I'm high at this point. Damn.
I don't assume you are. I just assume you're a beautiful bolt of lightning.
I need to make a composure roll for that. Definitely need to make a composure roll for that. Yeah, she is not floored by that one, but that was smooth as fuck. Oh, fun fact, it's not something that a lot of people know. Other elementals seem to know it. Like, I'm not quite, like lightning from the sky lightning. I'm like electricity from like an outlet lightning. So like, I'm like one of those urban elementals and shit.
So more productive lightning.
Sorry?
So more productive lightning.
Yes.
He'll think on it for a moment. He's trying to think of how to word the fact that he is like a galaxy, like a blanket of stars, and not just one star. I am a nebula. She notices that he does the way that his eyes are colored. Like, he has like irises and like normal pupils, but the color of his eyes is just like looking at like a galaxy, like a nebula, basically. And he has like, yeah, at first you would think it's where like the light is glistening off of his eyes, but it's like he has star eyes. He has stars in his eyes.
Oh, hey. Fiona will respond to that with, oh, then that means you don't just have, that means you don't have one light inside of you. That means you have lots of little lights inside of you.
He'll smile. I think that's a very elegant way to look at that.
Oh, well, thank you. Anyway, what kind of drink do you like?
Oh, me? I tend to prefer. He'll kind of tap his lip, walking over to the bar with her. It might sound a little crazy.
Might sound a little what?
Crazy.
I mean, you're talking to me.
He'll smile. I tend to prefer red wine with a splash of vodka.
Fiona turns to William.
It's called a Chopin.
We need to try this. We need to try this right now.
Of course. And he'll go with her to the bar, and he'll look at Eric, and he'll say, "Eric, 2 Chopin, please." And he'll nod, and he'll mix up and pour 2 glasses, like they're like tumbler style, of a very thick, sweet red wine to cut the vodka.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll slide them over. And William will lift his glass and offer it to her to tap.
Fiona will tap it. Phrasing. And she will drink the drink. And I'm going to say, just because it is so similar to Death on the Vine, she is going to love the drink.
It's one of my favorite drinks out of game. It's really good.
Yeah, no, that does sound really good.
So he'll say, I think I saw you with some friends. Would you like to go back to them?
Yeah, we can definitely go over there. Come on, let's go.
Oh, we? Oh, okay. Oh, we. he gets pulled. Like, oh, we. Okay.
Yep. And then the stars are being carried along by a lightning bolt.
Aw. So Fiona will return, holding the hand of kind of dragging along William.
With my experience in court and whatnot, would I recognize him?
You would have to roll a politics roll. I made Lindsay roll it.
Of course, I have to roll. I'm gonna have to buy a dot in politics because
I'm sorry.
I botch.
He is the let me think. What would be an interesting
He's
would
the
be
person. Oh, sorry.
he is the
I have a fucked up idea if you want it, Johnny.
what is it?
He is the guy that they led into the court specifically because he was a little bitch that was scared of everything.
Oh my god. Rocky.
That is so messed up.
Rocky.
Yes. Yeah.
This is the little bitch they let into the court because he was afraid of everything.
He's still Autumn, so she's not gonna deride him publicly.
I know.
But she gives a polite smile.
He'll
Oh, I bet Rocky and Rose have some shit to talk about later, don't they?
so he'll sit down with the group. He is a Ferris, so he does have a measure of just a grace about him. And he'll smile to them.
What an interesting night we seem to be having.
Alexia is curled up on Millie's lap and fallen asleep, by the way.
What's next? Gonna have the Spring King come waltzing through?
Fiona looks at the door. Called it! She points to the door. And I assume no one's coming in, right? Cool. Speak of the devil! Points at the door again.
If you really want Lou to show up, I'll make him show up.
No. I mean, if you want, that's okay. I mean, it's up to you. Like, Fiona's just assuming that because she's kind of genre savvy.
Neither the Spring King nor Satan shows up through the door.
Hey.
Fiona says, really hoping that,
The devil. I got a little. I'm just gonna sit in my corner now.
William will smile at her.
Actually, out of character question, Heather.
Mm-hmm.
Does Millie look like she can fight?
She is deceptively small. Like she's very small and tiny, and she does not look like she could do a whole lot of damage. But you get her in like the water, and she's like a fucking shark.
That's fair. So Fiona does kind of see somebody that, that looks like if they just kind of swung, they'd be able to like throw down.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, even on land, she has a pretty high brawl, but she's deceptive looking. She does not look like she could do a whole lot of damage, but she can defend herself.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
She's in summer for a reason.
True. That's what Fiona's going to ask then, because fuck it.
What?
Hey, so Millie, I have a quick question. Can you fight?
I can.
Interesting. How? Like, how do you do it? Like, I don't mean how and like, that in that bitchy kind of like, nose down at you. I mean, like, really, like, how do you fight? Do you use them hands? Do you hit people with your fin? Oh my God, can you weaponize your fins?
Hey, can I have that napkin right there?
William's face lights the ever-living fuck up. And he goes, oh my God, Karen, you can't just ask people if they can weaponize their fins.
Rocky's already drawing out schematics for weaponized fins.
Just drops that, and then he goes back to sipping his wine.
Fiona's going to sit there in silence for 10 seconds.
And Rose is going to be stunned that she remained silent for that long.
Millie's going to place both of her hands flat on the table, look at Fiona, and ask her, what drugs are you on? Because I really wish you would share.
And, okay, the 10 seconds is, and Fiona is going to literally scream at the top of her lungs. Her throat scratches. She might even shout over the music, and she is going to shout out, "Mean Girls!" She's gonna
What?
sit down.
What did she shout?
Mean Girls. Theo's just gonna look around the table.
Mean girl.
I understood that reference.
William will blush and look down.
Good job, Captain America. Good job.
Also, I am definitely not on drugs. Millie, I am
No,
not on any
she's
drugs.
yeah, she's not on any drugs. Oh no, she's not. That's just how she is. She's very, very spirited was the word that William used. Yes.
Hold on.
I feel like that's the word you use, though. She kind of gets a devious smile on her face and looks at Rose.
I'm sorry, I missed what she said.
Sorry about that. She had just said, I feel like spirited isn't the word that you would use.
She thinks for a moment.
Slightly crazy.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Energetic is the word I would use. Very energetic. What?
I think another word that can be used is scintillating.
I'm gonna stick with crazy, but that's okay. I like crazy people. My uncle thinks he's a Time Lord.
Okay, see, at first I was going to take that as somewhat of an insult and just kind of brush that off and laugh, but then you said you like crazy people, so does that mean we're friends?
Sure.
Fuck yes. Also, we totally need each other's numbers and stuff.
I don't have a phone. They get wet.
Oh my god, that's totally fair. When I first got here, I didn't have any phone at all, and I had to get taught how phones work now. Because back in the day, like we didn't even have like rotary phones and shit. That shit was primitive, man. Well, okay, but it wasn't really primitive. It was modern for the time, but it's still just leaps and bounds, just leaps and fucking bounds. It's pretty crazy, especially the fucking internet. Oh my god, the internet and computers and fucking all this neon. Oh my god, why is there so much neon?
William is digging through his pockets, and he's going to pull something out. It's a plate of glass. Like a small plate of like rectangular glass. And he holds it in the palm of his hand and smiles at Fiona and tells her to touch it.
You know what? She's gonna touch it. Fuck it.
It flashes